Well, hello everyone, my name is Tom Sputic and I have the privilege of doing a quick introduction and a demonstration of xp3, and we're going to compare it to a few other products on the marketplace. I want to give a quick disclaimer here that this is not an internal combustion engine. The demonstration we're doing is only for an example of what's actually happening in your engine over time. We're going to show some of the ecological impacts and benefits of using xp3, and we're also going to show some of the water dispersion benefits of xp3. Now what you're going to see here is many of the products on the marketplace are petroleum or alcohol based. xp3 is a unique technology. It's made of synthetic resins and organic compounds, which means it can solve many of the common problems associated with fuel in one easy to use product. So let me give you a quick demonstration. First, we believe in a simple principle. If you're going to start with a clean and burning product, it has at least the potential to burn clean inside your engine. So we're going to start with some of the ecological impacts of burning xp3 and some of the other products to show you a quick comparison. Again, you'll notice we've turned the products around. We're not naming specific ones or doing our best to cover some of those up there for you. Just giving you some quick examples. So I'm going to grab some of the product here. I have a simple Q-tip, and what I'm going to do is dip the Q-tip inside some of the product, and I'm going to light this, and what you're going to see here in just a moment is notice how much soot and smoke comes off of that product. Again, I'm showing the ecological impacts of burning a product. So you'll see how sooty and dirty that particular product is burning. Grab another product here, and I'm going to make sure we get enough of that on the Q-tip. I'm going to stand out of the way and give you a quick example of that soot. I don't let that one burn too fast. You can see how incomplete that combustion is, how dirty that burn was. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of the star product xp3. This is our diesel formula right here. And remember, 1 ounce of this product treats 30 gallons. 1 ounce of our gasoline version treats 25 gallons of gasoline. So let me give you a quick example of the product there, and I'm going to make sure I got the Q-tip in it. And what I'm going to do is stand off to the side here, light the product, and just let it burn for as long as I can. You'll notice no smoke, clean burn coming off there, and I had to blow it out before the Q-tip fell apart. And what I want to show you here today is this is the product, the Q-tip that I just burned xp3 in. Obviously you can see that. And here are the other two. Obviously notice the difference in the color, how clean the tip of the product is with xp3. Obviously starting clean and ending clean and doing a good job of cleaning inside your engine, helping improve that combustion. All right, so now at this point, we're going to switch over to show you some of the water dispersion benefits of xp3. So bear with me here. I'm going to grab a little bit of water. You'll see I have a clean bottle of water here. I'm going to take a quick drink. Integrity is an important part of this process, so everybody knows it's just pure water. And I have a bottle here. This is going to be used to hold the dropper that we have to make it easy to get a consistent amount of water put in each of the samples. Notice there's nothing in there. Want to make sure everybody saw that. Clean, nothing in there at all. I'm going to use this quick funnel here and just fill this up with some of that water, make it easier for me to grab some of the water here in just a moment with the dropper. All right, so you'll also see here on the dropper, for those of you who can see that on the Q-tip, there is actually a little black mark I'm going to use to try to get the same measurement of dropping the same water inside each of the products. So first I'll begin by grabbing one of the products here. I'm going to pour a little bit of the product into the tube, try to get about equal amounts of that product as close as I possibly can. Grab another product here on the marketplace, try to get it as close as I can. We'll put them next to each other. And you'll see here that those are very close to the same amount, at least acceptable enough for this demonstration. Again, we're not pointing out or trying to claim that all these products are treating the same ratio or any of those things. This is just trying to give you an example of about the same amount of products, showing how powerful and effective xp3 is. So you'll see here, as I dip that, these product levels are very, very, very close, at least enough for this particular demonstration. Now, I'm going to talk about the water dispersion benefits of using xp3. When you have water and fuel, there's two forms of water that cause problems. It's the water that separates and falls out of fuel, which is out of suspension, and then there's the water that's actually carried in the fuel, that's carried through your fuel filters into your engine, that causes damage over time. Poor combustion can also cause damage to injectors. Poor lubricity is going to cost you money in fuel and maintenance savings or maintenance expenses over time. So I'm going to grab this quick dropper here, squeeze out anything I may have had in there before, do it one more time and get the water to the same level. Then I'm going to drop this water into the different products. So I'll start over here with product 1. Again, most products are petroleum based, so the water is going to go to the bottom and separate out of the solution. So I'm going to drop that water in there, try to get that water out. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing on the other product. Okay, very close to the exact same level I needed to be at. And watch you to see how the water just separates and goes right to the bottom of this little tube. Then we'll do the same thing here with XP3. And what you're going to notice in a moment is that XP3 is actually going to stir and absorb that and spread out the molecules so they can't cause damage inside the engine. So notice you'll see a swirling effect as I add this water into XP3. Again, XP3 here on this particular side is right here in this tube. It is a clear version, obviously, so you'll see that. Let me put this dropper away. Now the first thing I'm going to show you is how water and these products burn or don't burn efficiently. You're going to see in some of the other products it's going to look like a sparkler the 4th of July. Now we want to see those fireworks during that time, but the time you don't want to see it is inside your engine when it's causing damage, and it's those little explosions, or in some cases the big ones, where water is not burning well, it's dry, there's low lubricity, it's causing damage inside your engine. So let me grab a Q-tip, and what I'm going to do here for you is drop that down there at the bottom. And you'll see here in a moment, I'd like you to watch and listen for the difference in how this product burns with water in it compared to what you're going to hear with XP3. So what you heard there was those sparks, those explosions, and you also saw the smoke and the soot coming off the top. Okay, obviously going to cause problems inside your engine over time. We're going to grab another Q-tip here. Just drop it down inside the other product. Take some of this. Again, please watch and listen for some of those small explosions and how the product is burning in completely with the water. Again, I can't let that go too much. There's a lot of smoke coming off that particular product. Let's set that one down. And then we're going to go to the star of the show, XP3. Going to drop that in there. Come back out. I'm going through the solution kind of slowly too. I want to make sure if you think there's any water anywhere, it certainly would have picked it up there. Grab this, and again, note, listen and watch for the difference in how clean and efficiently this product burns. Okay. Clean burn. No sparklers. No smoke off the top. And that's going to fall off right there if I didn't blow that out in a second. So again, we took water, dispersed that water, and then showed how it burned more efficiently, obviously with XP3 in it. Now, let me show you a quick example of some more of the water dispersion benefits. What we have here is water finding paste. This is color cut water finding paste. Gas stations, marinas, they use that for proving whether or not there's water in their fuel. You'll notice here that it's a gold color coming out of the tube. I hope you can see that gold in color. Obviously what we're trying to do is continue to have that throughout our examples here. If this turns red, it means there's water in the solution. If it's red, your engine's dead. Our goal here is to prove that XP3 disperses that water so it can't cause damage inside your engine. So let me go ahead and take this again, gold tip here. I'm going to drop it inside the first solution, and what you'll see is it will turn red in the presence of water. Notice here at the bottom, you can see that color changing at the bottom of that Q-tip. We're going to do the exact same thing here in the other product. And you'll see in a moment it will turn red, as I just mentioned. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing here for XP3. Now with the XP3, because it is a clear product, I want to make sure I drop this in very slowly. Obviously, if there's any water in there, it is going to turn red at any level inside suspension. So let me go ahead and just hold it here steadily. It should already be red if there's water in there. You can see I'm holding it steadily here. I'm going to go down about halfway into the tube and hold it steadily as I can. And then I'll drop it down here at the bottom. And what you'll notice clearly in these other products, they are not taking care of that water. It is separating it out clearly. You can see the red inside the bottom of that paste, and you can see XP3, the gold standard, clean, and it has dispersed that water. It's not a magic trick. It's spreading out the water molecules to make sure that it can't cause damage inside your engine. So let me go ahead and pull these out. I'll actually try to turn this just a little bit so you can clearly see the red, and then I'll pull these out and put them on a paper towel just for a comparison so we can clearly see the red on the Q-tip. You'll notice right there, for those, if you can see the red that I'm moving here on this paper towel, you see the red right there. Do the same thing over here, clearly red on the paper towel and on the tip of the Q-tip. And one more time, the gold standard, clearly no red on this particular Q-tip or a paper towel. So XP3, not only is it making a difference on how the fuel burns, how completely that fuel is going to burn, solving and dispersing the water, making a big impact on the maintenance savings inside your engine. And one of the best things we do is we encourage people to prove the benefits of using the product for themselves. We have several ways to help you track and prove the benefits of that. Please contact the person who invited you over here to check out this brief demonstration, and most importantly, use XP3 in your tank and experience the savings for yourself. Thanks so much.